Okay. Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to look at page 88, 89, and 90, where we look at more processes that we can use to process materials to get different products. Okay. So once again, if you haven't looked over these pages, please quickly look over them before you continue watching this video. Please also have your textbook open with you. Right, so let's go and look. The first one we're going to look at is mixing a solid and a liquid into a paste. Now guys, many times you've already done these things, you just didn't realize it, okay? And that's what makes science and technology so much fun. Because when you learn about it, you're like, I've actually already done that. For example, this one, I'm quite sure you've already done in art. Okay, so when we mix a little water with a powdery solid, we get a paste. Okay, a paste is a stiff mixture of a solid and a liquid. Okay, depending on how much liquid you add, it becomes more stiff or more runny. Okay, when a little water is mixed with flour, it will become sticky, a sticky paste that can be used as glue. Now, I'm quite sure that in art, you guys have done something like this, or that you can find literally hundreds of videos online about paper macheing. Okay, and the cool thing about that is you can take a balloon and then you make a sticky glue, a paste like this, and you take pieces of um, newspaper and you wet them in the glue and you paste them over and over and over and over and around the balloon and you let them harden, let them set. Okay, and when you're done, you can actually pop the balloon on the inside, and when it has hardened properly, it will actually have that round shape. So, something cool that you've probably already done, and if not, a cool activity that you can do. I know that you are actually only supposed to do this on Wednesday, but I decided to put this up for you guys in case you wanted something to do on the public holiday. Right, the next one we look at is mixing and cooking, and this is something we do on a daily basis. Okay, that's if we're not too lazy. Okay, so mixing and cooking is what we do to make food. Okay, we mix things, we cook them. Cooking means we apply heat, so we either do it on a stove or on a fire or in an oven. Okay, and here the example is how to make some maize porridge. Okay, which by the way I'm not very good at making, but I love eating. So if you're good at it, please bring me some. Please remember that any of these activities, please do not do them without your parents' permission, or if you are going to use heat or something without your parents' supervision or an adult supervision. Okay, so here another method, which is cool, mixing and cooling. So we've had mixing and setting, we've had mixing so that we can make a paste, we've had mixing and cooking, and now the fun one, mixing and cooling. Ooh, just look at the picture. I love it, I love it. Not necessarily the green ones, I prefer the peach or the strawberry, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. So the next one is mixing and cooling. This is also an important process used quite a lot in the industry, right? Not just like what to do fun stuff like make jelly. Okay, so mixing and cooling is you mix a bunch of ingredients and then the process you put them through is cooling, and then you get a product. Here, the most obvious one we have is making jelly. Others could be making ice cream or making, these yogurt ice creams. I don't know what they're called, right? And the very important part is often these things include something like gelatine, okay? That when you mix it with water, it dissolves, and then when it cools down, it sets to make that jelly wobbly shape, okay? And you'll actually be surprised that there's quite a bit of gelatin in a lot of the foods that we eat, especially now during winter when we have those nice stews, okay? And people, even though sometimes people think it's gross, it is actually very healthy and important for your body. So here are three more cool mixing ideas or mixing methods, mixing and then a process that you could try out on the 16th when you feel bored. Okay, the next activity that we'll be doing is we're going to be looking at mixing, drying, and firing, which includes how we make bricks and what other things we use in the industrial sector. Okay, so till later. Keep warm. Bye.